I'll be honest, sometimes I feel like the stuff I share, both here on CE and personally, is in between two worlds and I get picked on a lot for it. From time to time, I take it personally. To express simply, I'm not new agey enough to be accepted by those who think we can solely change our world through meditation and intention, and I'm not conspiracy/newsy enough for people to think I have any physical action associated with my work. Thus, one group thinks I'm a conspiracy theorist, and one group thinks I'm ungrounded and have my head in the clouds. Yes, there is a middle group who truly understands what sentiment I'm offering in my work, and it's that group I hope to help increase in numbers with this piece. For me, I've spent years playing in and observing both worlds I mentioned above. Through that, I've really gone within and distilled down what I honestly feel is a message people would truly benefit from hearing, and that is that creating collective change on this planet is about using your total being. What do I mean by this? Well, some people think there is no point in talking about some of the deception behind how our world functions. It's negative, of course. Others think there is no point in talking about meditation, because we need to fight to create the change we want. But here's the thing, my dear readers. We don't have to choose one side or the other. We don't have to confine ourselves to the limitations imposed by these polarized perspectives. We can embrace both the power of intention and the necessity for action. We can acknowledge the existence of deception in the world, while still striving to create positive change. It's not an either-or situation, it's a both-and situation. When we tap into our total being, we unlock a whole new level of potential. It's about integrating our thoughts, emotions, and actions to align with our deepest values and aspirations. It's about recognizing that we are not just physical beings, but also spiritual, mental, and emotional beings. We are multidimensional, and our power lies in embracing and harnessing all aspects of ourselves. Remember, change starts within. It starts with cultivating self-awareness, understanding our own strengths and weaknesses, and committing to personal growth. But it doesn't end there. It extends to our interactions with others, to our communities, and to the world at large. It's about recognizing that we are all interconnected, and that our individual actions have ripple effects that can create a collective impact. So, my dear readers, let's rise above the noise and the criticism. Let's stand strong in our conviction that we can make a difference, both through our inner work and our outer actions. Let's bridge the gap between the worlds of intention and action, and inspire others to do the same. Together, we can create a world where individuals are empowered to be their authentic selves, where compassion and understanding prevail, and where positive change is not just a lofty ideal, but a tangible reality. It starts with us, with each and every one of us embracing our total being and committing to be the change we wish to see. Are you ready to join me on this journey? Let's walk this path together, hand in hand, and create a future that is truly transformative. The power is within us. Let's unleash it. As we embark on the journey of self-discovery, we come to realize the profound truth about our existence. It is in this awakening that we begin to understand the intricate web of stories, paradigms, and ideas that shape our world. Armed with this knowledge, we hold the power to create a different reality and actively contribute to the transformation of our planet. However, it is important to acknowledge that mere intention alone cannot bring about the changes we seek. It is merely a fragment of the puzzle. Instead, we must embark on a transformative journey, a process that requires us to shift our thoughts, emotions, and actions. It is through this internal shift that we can truly influence the creation of our world. A dear friend of mine recently shared a thought-provoking insight during a conversation about the coronavirus. We were casually discussing the pandemic on Instagram, and I expressed my belief that it is not necessary to obsess over every minute detail of the virus and its developments. Instead, I emphasized the value of questioning our narratives, perceptions, and the information we are fed. By doing so, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and expand our consciousness. In fact, I delved deeper into this topic in a recent video I posted. I explored the importance of challenging the status quo and embracing a mindset of curiosity. By questioning the narratives that surround us, we can break free from the limitations imposed upon us and tap into our true potential. It is through this process of self-reflection and exploration that we can truly become active participants in shaping a new world. As we shed old paradigms and embrace new ways of thinking, feeling, and acting, we pave the way for a brighter future. Each individual's contribution, no matter how small, has the power to create a ripple effect, influencing the collective consciousness and catalyzing global change. What is information? What is information? It is a question that often goes unnoticed in our daily lives. We are constantly bombarded with information from various sources: the news, social media, books, and conversations with friends and family. But do we truly understand the power and significance of information? Imagine this scenario: there is a hurricane approaching, and you have loved ones in its path. Would you keep this vital information to yourself, or would you inform your friends and family about the imminent danger? Most people would undoubtedly choose the latter. We instinctively understand the importance of sharing information that can potentially save lives or prevent harm. In this situation, the act of sharing information becomes a crucial lifeline. It is a tangible expression of care and concern for the well-being of others. We pick up the phone, call our loved ones, and provide them with the necessary information to make informed decisions. We understand that by doing so, we empower them to take the necessary precautions and seek help if needed. But what about the information we receive about the true nature of what's happening in our world? Do we view it with the same sense of urgency and responsibility? Often, the answer is no. We tend to overlook the power that information holds in shaping our perceptions, beliefs, and actions. Information has the potential to ignite change, inspire innovation, and foster understanding. It can challenge our preconceived notions, broaden our horizons, and empower us to make informed choices. Yet, we often take it for granted, consuming information without truly grasping its significance. In a world inundated with information, it is crucial to cultivate a discerning mind. We must learn to sift through the noise and seek out reliable sources. We should question the motives behind the information presented to us and evaluate its credibility. By doing so, we can ensure that we are not merely passive recipients of information but active participants in the knowledge-sharing process. Moreover, we must recognize that information is not static. It is ever-evolving and subject to interpretation. What we perceive as truth today may be challenged tomorrow. Therefore, it is essential to approach information with an open mind and a willingness to adapt our perspectives in light of new evidence. In today's world, it seems that many people are inclined to focus solely on the positive aspects of life and avoid delving into anything that may be perceived as negative or unpleasant. This mindset, although well-intentioned, can sometimes lead to dire consequences, as illustrated by the example of the meatpacking company. Imagine a scenario where there is a meatpacking company that neglects to properly clean their facility, allowing bacteria to thrive on their products. Unbeknownst to the consumers, the meat they are purchasing is contaminated and poses a serious health risk. However, a brave whistleblower from within the company steps forward and tries to warn the public about the unsanitary conditions. Sadly, instead of heeding the whistleblower's warning, people choose to ignore the information, dismissing it as negative and choosing to focus only on the positive. They fail to recognize the importance of being informed and taking necessary precautions. As a result, a few weeks later, thousands of people fall ill with a bacterial infection, and tragically, half of them lose their lives. Some of these victims were the very individuals who turned a blind eye to the whistleblower's message. This unfortunate turn of events begs the question: what could have been done differently if we had embraced the useful information that was presented to us? By choosing to confront the truth rather than shy away from it, we could have taken actions to prevent this outbreak and protect ourselves and our loved ones. We could have demanded accountability from the meatpacking company, forcing them to clean up their facilities and ensure the safety of their products. Moreover, this incident could have served as a catalyst for change within the company itself. The exposure of their negligence could have prompted them to re-evaluate their practices, implement stricter hygiene protocols, and prioritize the well-being of their consumers. By acknowledging the importance of truth and taking action, we could have fostered a more thriving and resilient community. It is crucial to recognize that seeking the truth and facing reality does not negate the importance of maintaining a positive mindset or pursuing spiritual development. In fact, embracing the truth can be an integral part of personal growth and consciousness expansion. By acknowledging both the positive and negative aspects of life, we gain a more holistic understanding of the world and can make informed decisions that align with our values and goals. What does expanding one's consciousness mean? Expanding one's consciousness is a profound journey towards self-discovery and inner growth. It encompasses a multitude of practices and perspectives that lead to a heightened awareness of oneself and the interconnectedness of all beings. It is not limited to sitting and meditating, although meditation can be a powerful tool in this transformative process. To expand one's consciousness is to embark on a path of self-reflection and introspection. It involves delving deep into the recesses of our minds and exploring the hidden corners of our souls. It is about releasing anger and letting go of the negative emotions that weigh us down. By doing so, we create space for love, compassion, and understanding to flourish within us. Expanding one's consciousness also entails learning to meditate, but it goes beyond the act of sitting in stillness. It is about cultivating a state of mindfulness in our daily lives, where we are fully present in each moment and attuned to the beauty and abundance that surrounds us. It is about finding joy and gratitude in the simplest of things, and recognizing that we are all interconnected in the vast tapestry of life. In this process of expanding our consciousness, we are confronted with what some refer to as the shadow. It is the aspects of ourselves that are rooted in the old paradigm of disconnection, fear, and scarcity. It is the part of us that believes in separation and competition, constantly striving to survive at the expense of others. By acknowledging and facing this shadow, we can begin to heal and transcend it. Shifting consciousness means becoming aware of the driving forces behind our thoughts, actions, and decisions. It is about unraveling the stories, beliefs, and programs that have shaped our perception of ourselves and the world. Through this awareness, we can choose to let go of limiting beliefs and embrace new perspectives that align with our true and authentic selves. While meditation can help us quiet the mind and connect with our inner being, it is not the sole catalyst for change. It is through conscious action that we bring our expanded state of awareness into the world. It is about embodying the values and principles that resonate with our newfound consciousness and using them as a guiding compass in our interactions with others. Expanding one's consciousness is a transformative journey that requires courage, dedication, and self-reflection. It is a continuous process of growth and evolution, as we peel back the layers of conditioning and societal expectations to reveal our true essence. By expanding our consciousness, we not only enhance our own lives but also contribute to the collective awakening of humanity. It is a ripple effect that spreads love, compassion, and unity throughout the world. Shifting our stories and paradigms. In a world that has been shaped by a particular state of consciousness and way of being for so long, it is only natural that we are faced with the task of confronting, processing, and letting go of the stories and paradigms that have been ingrained within us. This process of self-reflection and introspection is essential in order for us to gain a clear understanding of the thoughts and beliefs that have shaped our reality. However, it is important to approach this journey of letting go with a mindset of curiosity and openness, rather than judgment and condemnation. We must recognize that the old state of being is not inherently bad or negative, it simply no longer serves us in our quest for personal growth and collective transformation. Deep within our souls, there is a knowing that we are ready for a profound shift in how we live on this planet. Our consciousness and awareness have been preparing us for this moment of revelation and change. They act as catalysts that propel us forward on our evolutionary path. It is crucial to remember that it is not the information itself that is negative or unsettling, but rather the way in which it is delivered and our subsequent reactions to it. If we find ourselves becoming angry or upset when confronted with new knowledge, it is an opportunity for self-reflection. It is a chance to examine the stories and narratives we have associated with what we are learning and to free ourselves from any limiting beliefs that no longer serve us. By embracing this process of shifting our stories and paradigms, we open ourselves up to the immense power of transformation. We allow our authentic selves to emerge, unencumbered by the constraints of outdated beliefs and perceptions. This journey requires courage, as it demands that we confront our deepest fears and insecurities. Yet, it is through this process of shedding old layers that we uncover our true potential and discover the limitless possibilities that await us. As we embark on this transformative journey, it is important to surround ourselves with a supportive community of like-minded individuals who share our vision for a better world. Together, we can inspire and uplift one another, creating a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond our individual lives. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the drama and chaos that surrounds us. We are bombarded with news, social media updates, and entertainment that often focus on the negative aspects of life. But what if we could shift our focus and expand our consciousness by exploring the stories and beliefs that shape our reality? To truly expand our consciousness, we must be willing to face the stories within ourselves that are creating our current reality. This requires a deep understanding of our own thoughts, beliefs, and actions. It means taking a step back and examining the narratives that have shaped our lives, both individually and collectively. This is where conscious media comes into play. Conscious media seeks to help us understand the human story behind the events we see happening in the world. It goes beyond the surface level and delves into the underlying beliefs and motivations that drive our decisions and actions. By engaging with conscious media, we can gain a greater understanding of the stories and beliefs that shape our society. We can become aware of the narratives that have been passed down through generations, and question whether they still serve us. Are these beliefs and stories aligned with the world we want to create? When we consciously examine the stories and beliefs that shape our reality, we open ourselves up to the possibility of change. We no longer have to be bound by the old story of separation and fear. Instead, we can create from a new state of consciousness, one that is rooted in unity and love. Conscious media acts as a catalyst for this transformation. It provides us with the tools and insights to question the status quo and envision a new way of being. Through conscious media, we can explore alternative narratives and perspectives that challenge the dominant paradigm. But expanding consciousness isn't just about consuming conscious media. It's also about taking action and embodying the changes we wish to see in the world. As we expand our awareness, we have a responsibility to use our newfound knowledge and insights to create positive change in our lives and in the world around us. By consciously choosing the stories and beliefs that shape our reality, we can create a world that is more aligned with our true nature. We can shift from a place of fear and separation to one of love and unity. And in doing so, we not only transform ourselves but also inspire others to do the same. Truly engaging in creating change. Creating change in our world is not just a mere wish or a distant dream. It is a journey, a process that requires our active participation and engagement. It is about embracing the power within us and taking the necessary steps to manifest the changes we long for. In my quest to unravel the secrets of creating lasting change, I have developed what I call the CE Protocol. This protocol serves as a guide, outlining the ingredients and steps involved in this transformative journey. The CE Protocol is not just a set of rules or guidelines, it is a mindset, a way of being in the world. It is about recognizing the immense potential we possess and tapping into it to bring about positive change. It starts with a belief, a deep conviction that change is not only possible but also necessary. It is about understanding that we have the power to shape our reality and make a difference. To truly engage in the process of creating change, we must first shed the limitations that hold us back. We must break free from the chains of complacency and step out of our comfort zones. It is easy to sit back and wait for someone else to do the work, to rely on external forces to bring about the change we desire. But true change begins within ourselves. It is time to see through the veil of our world, to look beyond the surface and delve deeper into the essence of our existence. We must expand our minds and consciousness, opening ourselves up to new possibilities and perspectives. It is in this expanded state of mind that we can tap into our creativity, our intuition, and our inner wisdom. Engaging in the process of creating change requires action. It is not enough to simply meditate or visualize a different world. We must take tangible steps towards our goals. We must be willing to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty. It is through action that we can turn our dreams into reality. But creating change is not a solitary endeavor. It is a collective effort, a dance of collaboration and cooperation. We are not alone in this journey. We are surrounded by like-minded individuals who share our vision and passion. Together, we can amplify our impact and create a ripple effect that reaches far and wide. So, my dear friend, I invite you to join me in this exhilarating adventure. Let us embrace the power within us and embark on a journey of creating change. Let us be the catalysts for transformation, the champions of a better world. It is time to step into our true potential and make a difference. The world is waiting for us to play our part. Are you ready? Let's dive in and unleash the power within.